Hello, welcome. If you're watching this video, that means you wanted to know how to full port CPI. Now, before I start with this, just know that there is risk going into this. This is not 100% guaranteed pass rate to get evals done, but it is a really high chance because CPI comes out at 8:30 a.m. every single month, and every time there is a big spike in the markets, what I'm going to tell you guys is how you can potentially catch the spike. There's going to be times where, we lose, but if you do want to risk your evals, tomorrow is the day. Again, I'm not giving you advice or anything like that. This is not non-financial advice. I'm just showing you what you could possibly do if you want to pass your evals and you want to pass your evals in one day. First of all, before we begin on how you can trade CPI, first you need to actually have an account that you can trade CPI on. Some accounts won't let you do it because of consistency rules and, other rules. But Tradeify allows you to trade CPI. On evals, you can buy these growth 50K accounts, which is my favorite. You're able to pass these accounts in one day because there is no consistency involved. All you have to do is just get to $3,000 and you can get it in one day. You can get it in one trade. It doesn't matter as long as you get to that $3,000 to get funded. And I am able to get you 40% off these accounts. All you have to do is make sure you use code Zaeem at the checkout, hit apply, and you automatically save this much money. And you can buy an eval for $87 that you can get funded, and you can get a payout worth up to $2,000 from that investment. That is essentially a 20x on your investment. It doesn't get easier than this. When I started trading, there were no prop firms. So the fact that we can trade with prop firms and pass with one trade one day and then get funded and get a payout of $2,000, essentially how you will build your capital. Now that that's out the way, let me tell you guys when CPI actually comes out. Tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., there is CPI news coming out. Now, do I know what the report is going to be? No. I'm not Trump. I'm not a market maker. I don't know what they're going to say. But what we could do is anticipate a big move for each side. You will have to catch 50 points with 3 minis. We're looking for a 50-point TP to either side. Once you have it marked out to the upside, you have to do the same to the downside. Take your ruler, literally the minute before, measure down 30 points. Should be right here, and get into some sell orders. Again, you're looking for 50 points to either side. Now, why do we do this? I'm giving this trade 30 points of breathing room, whichever way it wants to go. If CPI comes out bullish and we go this way, you get tagged in to longs. If you go this way, you get tagged into shorts. Either way, we're going to get into a position. And we also have a 30-point difference between the two prices because we don't want to get wicked out. Now, this is what happened last CPI. We wouldn't have hit TP last CPI because we would get tagged into some longs and price only moved up about 27 points. Yes, you could take quick profits from this. You don't have to hold all the way through. But the point is that it is not guaranteed again, okay? We're taking a risk on this. Any trade that you take is obviously going to have risk. This can essentially just completely blow your account. So if you do still want to try this, please be careful. Do not trade your funded accounts. Only trade in eval. Now let me show you what can happen if you play it right. On February 13th, we had another CPI. And on February 13th, the same thing. You measure 30 points away from where price currently is, which is around right here. You get into some longs. Okay, you set your buy stop orders, targeting 50 points again. Then, wherever price is currently, you measure 30 points to the downside as well. Set your limits. Your sell limits right here. Again, you target 50 points. And like I said, this is very risky. If the report comes out and it is a very strong report, which I think it would be because there's a lot of war news happening, this is the type of candle you can expect. You would hit your TP in a literal minute and you would have a passed funded account. Now, if you do decide to try this, I wish you the best of luck. And this is the tutorial on how you can pass your accounts trading CPI.